Glorious day, my divine wishcrafters and wishcraftees, my gypsies and my thugs. We are here. We are today is Friday. It is Venus's day, which is all about our WOMBANiNiTY, which is spot on to sacral chakra, your creativity, your emotions, honestly, your motherhood trauma, things that you experienced in your childhood that maybe your mother didn't give you such a great foundation. And that is what we will be tapping in today. You may not receive all the truth that took place in your childhood, but the honesty is very expensive. So understand that you will not get that from cheap people. So if you are trying to better yourself, better your life, become very passionate, since that's what we were talking about yesterday, know that this is a journey where you're not going to get the peace of mind that you desire, or the truth about what actually took place as a child, because there's some things like 10-10, oh my gosh. So there's some things that I know took place in my childhood, but to get my mother to admit to those things is like pulling teeth. So I've given up and I'm just moving forward, and starting now in this present, I'm moving forward on what is best for me, what the things that I felt I didn't receive as a child, and now that's going to propel me into the great beyond of my future and the life that I desire. So let's see what our Egyptian gods and goddesses have for us today, and then we will get started on the read. Oh, y'all, it's being... Let's see, what do you have for us today, my Egyptian gods and goddesses? Well, I'm not taking all of those, but this one sure is sticking out. Tuwart, Genesis, new beginnings. On the bottom, Amut, which is devastation. So, Tuwart. Let's see, number 24, that's a 6, which is the year we are currently in. She is the great protectress of pregnant women and children, who is vigilant even in her sleep. Goddess depicted with the featured of the pregnant hippo with human breasts, standing on 2 legs and with a crocodile's tail on her back. She is considered the mother of the sun and collaborates in his daily rebirth, as well as helping the deceased to be reborn to a new life. She symbolizes everything that leads to generations of things and their appearance. You could start some new projects or have new ways on the way, or new news on the way, excuse me. The birth of something new, the arrival of a new life, or the beginning of a relationship in your life, both in the beginning phases and in the sense of a bond that is wielded, such as a marriage. So, maybe some of y'all are getting married, maybe some of y'all want to have babies, want to have a family, but in order to do so, confirmation, in order to do so, you need to leave this regret from the past and this mental thought of needing to know what took place in order to move forward in your life. You don't need to know all the things that happened. The only thing you need to know is what you want and how you want to accomplish it. Queen of Swords, if you know that you desire a loving family, go out there and create it. But it starts with you stepping away from this devil energy of needing or of obsessing of the knowledge from the past, because eventually it will all come to you. But for right now, you are protected, you are divinely guided, and you will absolutely receive the justice, because that's what we've been talking about this week as well, that you desire, as long as you continue to move forward in the life that you want. The answers will come, I promise you. Just move forward and seek your truth here and now, and how you want to live your life in the future. So, Spirit, what do you have to clarify? First card, Page of Wands. This was in my IG and my TikTok reading. So, you are moving forward with a childlike ambition. You are absolutely excited to move forward. You don't want to stay stuck. You've done the hard work of healing and getting to know yourself to the core. You are leaving the devastation behind because you understand that moving forward is the best success that you can absolutely receive from the universe. But if you don't move forward, then guess what? You're not going to get the things that you desire in this lifetime. Confirmation. So, all right. 10 of coins. We got the 10 of coins. You want this generational wealth. You want this generational happiness, and it's going to be provided to you as long as you keep your eye on the prize. We have the High Priestess here. Your intuition is spot on. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing right now, and if you are starting to feel like you're falling off or whatever the case may be, know that you are on the right track, and it might be hard, but you're definitely making the moves that you need to make to release the burden that you've experienced, and it's gonna happen really fast as you dive deep into what it is that you desire, and you step into your intuition and you start living your life the way that you desire. You are going to move very quickly into this Fool's energy, which is going to provide you a new opportunity, in ways, in shapes that you didn't even know was possible. So this Fool card is all about moving forward and seeking a new life. You're letting go of the past completely. You're letting go of the devastation, because the only way to move forward into this new life that you absolutely truly desire is to completely let go of the old you. You have to step into this new divine being that you are. Whether you are an empress or you are an emperor, it does not matter. But that cycle is over, because you are ready to start a new cycle and become this 10 of Pentacles. You want the family, you want the home, you want the generational wealth, something that your parents didn't feel or believe that they deserve to provide for you. And that's okay, because you have healed from all of that pain, all of that trauma, and now you are going to receive this 10 of Pentacles, because the universe says that it's your divine right to have all that you desire this lifetime, if you are willing to do the work. So, let's see. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's how it was when I grabbed it, in reverse. So, you are letting go of the harsh ways, judgment. You do not want to be in this vindictive, strict energy. You want to let it go, because when you stay stagnant, that's what you're judged off of. You're judged based off of the energy that you're putting out. So you are moving away from this Queen of Swords energy. I know it's hard. I know it's upsetting, but it served a purpose. Every queen in the deck absolutely serves a purpose. But you also need to understand that you have to move on from those things. There's new stages, there's new events that are taking place in your life. And if you stay in that energy, then that's where you're going to stay. You're going to stay burdened and weighed down by your family and by your friends. But Spirit is clearly telling you it is time to move forward from that energy. That energy has served its purpose, and now you are moving forward and towards your divinity. Look, you are walking away. The 8 of Cups. That energy is no longer serving you, and judgment still on the bottom. So you will be judged and tested. That's what I think judgment is all about. You're being tested of, do you really want this new life, or are you going to fall back and continue to do the same old habits and go back to the life that you previously thought you wanted, and that's all you continue to focus on? how are you supposed to move forward if all you're focused on is the things that are happening behind you, the past that doesn't serve you? So you must make a plan. You must move forward and see how those things are going to affect you. Your fairy godmother, the magician, is here listening. Whether you are the magician of your own or your ancestors are guiding you and they are helping you. Maybe you have a grandmother that was super creative, and she was the Queen of Wands, and she just touched you in a way that you can't even fathom. And so now you're moving forward in the positive direction because you want a new life. The new beginning is here. You are exiting this old cycle and you are moving into this new cycle. The old you is dead and gone, and now you are moving forward and creating the life that you've always desired. Because Queen of Wands is all about creativity, passion, and desire. What is it that you truly want to get out of this lifetime? Do you want to continue to struggle? Do you want to continue to go down the rabbit hole? Or do you want to take the reins of this lifetime and be as abundant as you possibly can? And I feel like that's where a lot of you are headed. But look, Six of Wands, you are absolutely headed in that direction. So leave the past where it is. Two of Wands, you don't need to focus on looking backwards. Just look forwards. Yes, it's always there to remind you of why you're moving forward, but do not get caught up in that energy. Do not allow that energy to weigh you down and stop you from this new world that you are trying to create for yourself. The Moon card. You may not see it coming, you may not know or understand how it's going to happen, but get out there, meet new people, submerge yourself in a new life that you desire, and do things that you've never done before that you've always wanted to do. That's how you get out of this mind fog that people have tried to weigh you down. You don't want to think about the past anymore. 12-12. We are moving forward and we are letting it go. We are finding new people who believe in the things that we believe in. We are finding new people that love the way that you love and actually appreciate you. They give you reciprocity. They understand you on a higher level because you have raised your vibration, and your family doesn't see that. Your family's still lost in the sauce, and that just is what it is. It's okay, but don't allow yourself to get sucked back into that situation because you've worked so hard to get out of that energy and you left. Look, strength. You've got the strength that you need to move forward. You don't need to be sitting here in disgrace, in despair, thinking that no one's got your back because you have loved yourself fully. You wrapped yourself in this beast energy for a while, and that's where that Queen of Swords comes in. You no longer need to be that person. You need to let that person go, and you need to fully step in to your beauty, your divinity, your womaninity, and that's what we've got. We aren't looking back no more. We are just moving forward. Look, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Maybe you've stepped and you've evolved, you've changed the way that you allow your emotions to affect things. Yep, that's exactly what's happened. With the Five of Pentacles, you have taken a grasp on the poverty that you went through, and you see how your emotions played such an effect. This isn't about you being better than anybody or you trying to outdo anyone. This is purely just you becoming your very own creator in this lifetime and allowing yourself to experience things that other people in your family were afraid to experience, basically. So don't allow those emotions that they play on, because that's exactly what they do. They absolutely play on the emotions from your past. Cut that off. You don't get to. Put up boundaries. That's what the sacral chakra is all about. Add those boundaries that you need to move forward. Keep them alive. You love them, but just because you love them doesn't mean you have to allow them to take reign over your life. You are your own individual, and eventually, hopefully, they will see that and they will realize that they want to do better or not. It's not your choice to make them see what you're out here trying to do. Excuse me. It's only your job to do what makes you happy and the things that satisfy you. The Emperor, Empress, excuse me. You are being stern with this sword right here. We got another. You've worked so hard, like I said, to build this stable foundation for yourself. The World card, this was your destiny to start over, to leave behind the past and no longer allow it to affect you mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. You know that you are on the right path, and if you don't, I'm telling you right now that you're on the right path. Ace of Wands, your new creativity, all the ideas that you've experienced, all the things that have been flowing to you from spirit is exactly what you're supposed to be viewing. The Ace of Coins, they are going to take you to the Ten of Pentacles that we've seen at the very beginning of the first row. This new idea that spirit has blessed you with is absolutely going to take you to this Ace of Pentacles that you desired, and it's going to set you up. As long as you don't spend it recklessly, as long as you have the goals and the plans, so write out the goals and the plans that you desire. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do a little video on how we set our goals and our plan, and we plan for those goals and how we're going to achieve and accomplish those goals in the next little video that I do. But for right now, write down what it is you want to accomplish. If you want to be a mother, what's it going to take for you to be the best mother in the whole wide world, and you not to project the trauma that you've experienced from your childhood onto your children in the future? What does that look like? How does that look like? So if you want to be a wife, what does that look like? Was your mother a stay-at-home wife? Was your grandma a stay-at-home wife? What did that look like? Or were they just so busy and involved or wrapped up in the past that they couldn't really be their best self because they felt they were trying to break all these thoughts, or they were stuck in the feminist way of, oh, I don't need a man, I can do this by myself? Because don't get me wrong, for a small moment in time, I was absolutely stuck in that energy because that's how my mom showed me, and it was just me and my son for a long time because I believed that that was what was best. But moving forward, I see that that's not fair to him. My son absolutely deserves to see real, true love in my life, and because that all completely affects him. So we have to be aware of those things. The Nine of Coins. You are abundant, and this new idea is absolutely going to bring you the abundance that you seek. Five of Coins. This is no longer an issue for you. This is only here if you continue to allow yourself to be stuck in that Queen of Swords energy. If you want to be the Queen of Swords that's cut off and doesn't speak to people and doesn't have friends and isn't willing to move forward and learn how to do things differently, then absolutely stay in that energy. But if you genuinely want to move forward and you want to be happy and you want that Ten of Pentacles, you want a legacy, you want to be legendary, then you have to move forward. Look at that. Page of Swords. You see things in a different perspective now, and if you don't, I'm hoping this video has helped you. The Two of Cups. True love, true divine love is here and at the bottom of the deck, but you have to break this cycle, this energy. This is what you need to get out of. And if you have been working and you're tired and all of those things, know that it is coming to you. Do not give up. It may be super hard right now, but understand that as long as you keep pushing forward, you will see that rainbow, because right before you see the rainbow, guess what happened? There was a whole storm. It was raining. A lot of people don't like rain, but I absolutely love the rain. And I read this thing that some people feel the rain, others just get wet. And that is very real. I feel the rain. I'm a whole water sign, so it runs in my soul, and I love to be a part of the rain. And now thinking about it, that's something I need to love even when I'm going through the storm. It may not be actual physical rain, but that is something that I say that I love. So I need to understand that even in that rain, it's nourishing me, it's strengthening me, and it's protecting me and showing me just how strong I truly am. So maybe that's what you need to know. But with that Lover's card, you need to come full circle and fully love on yourself and understand that you deserve exactly what it is that you are trying to accomplish. And nobody can tell you otherwise, because except for yourself. And if you believe that this is where you belong, then that's where you're going to stay. You're going to stay in this poverty and this heartache and this struggle. But nobody wants to stay there. Nobody likes to struggle. It absolutely serves a purpose, because without knowing what you don't want, how would you know what you absolutely want? So you had to go through this struggle. You had to endure all of this negative aspects in your life in order to become this king of coins, this queen of coins. This is with the weight of the world on your back. You have carried so much. Don't allow that to break you. Allow that to build this 10 of coins that you desire, and the 10 of cups, your ultimate happiness. Release this burden that you have experienced in your lifetime, even if it was by family, friends, or anything like that. You deserve this love. You deserve the Lover's card. You deserve love within yourself. You deserve to be loved wholeheartedly. If anyone tells you anything else, it's just because they're jealous. It's just because they don't want to do the work, because it is hard work. But from what I can tell, you have done the work. Do not give up on yourself now. Do not give up on yourself right now. You absolutely deserve to have this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of Cups joy in your life. And with the Ace of Wands, this new idea, push it, do it. You may not see results for 6 months, but trust and believe that it is going to happen as long as you are consistent. Change is the only definite in our life. And if you are going with the flow of that change, I promise you, you will be led exactly where it is that you need to be led. And the Four of Wands is on the bottom. So stability. Do not give up. Do not give up. 222 on the phone, because you are at the right place at the right time. Do not give up on yourself, because you are all you got at the end of the day. And if you don't see your worth because you're so stuck in this struggle mentality, then that is all you are going to have. But absolutely move forward with love. Use your intuition, be guided by spirit, and allow them to do what it is that you need to do. All right, it is July 22nd. This message is timeless, so please feel free. But I will be doing free readings for anyone that expresses to me any story, whether it's something that you're passionate about, something that you just need to get off your chest and share with someone, and sometimes it's easier to share with a stranger. I will be giving out free reading to anyone that is willing to open themselves up. All I need is you to email the email in the description below and send me your first and last name, your birthday, and like I said, just a small description of your journey, where it is that you are on your journey, what it is you're passionate about, and or anything that you just want to share with me, because we are all struggling, and I know that sometimes we don't have people to talk to. I did this whole journey by myself. I really didn't communicate with a lot of people, and I don't feel like that hindered me, but I absolutely understand that it does help to have someone to either confirm or even just let it all out. So from now until the end of July, I will be giving out a free reading if you provide me with your first and last name, your birthday, and a description about yourself, a description about what you're passionate for, and or your goals that you want to accomplish this lifetime, or just something you want to accomplish in the next 3 months, whatever that looks like for you. Like I said, I don't know, it's different for everybody, but if you're willing to open up a little bit, then I'm willing to give you some guidance and allow my divine galactic council to guide you in the right direction. I love you, and I'm always here for you. Please watch this video as many times as you need. Know that the struggle is over. It served its purpose, and now you are moving on. It feels weird when you're in limbo and you're trying to start that new cycle. You're trying to start that new life, but continue moving forward. Continue changing. Continue evolving. Continue growing. I will see you on the next one. Peace. I love you.